What's up, you guys? It's Jono! Today I'm gonna repost a video from Alpha Delta Gamma. I really liked this content, and it was the only channel that I found this content, so I thought I would repost it and bring it to you. So big shout out to Alpha Delta Gamma. I couldn't figure out how to contact you to ask you if you mind, but I'm sure he doesn't mind the free shout out. I have a lot of really good fans in India, which is where I think he is, but it's hard for me to tell, so sorry if I'm wrong about that. But yeah, he is the first person that I ever saw do the Mewtwo raid in the new AR Plus mode, you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about AR Plus mode today. Alright, it's gonna be pretty cool actually. I really liked this content so much that I decided to repost it to my channel, alright? So let's go ahead and talk about what is the AR Plus mode real quick. Obviously everybody knows it is the new mode in Pokemon Go where you can become a master trainer, or there's some word that they're using, expert handler. You can become an expert Pokemon handler and basically get a more interactive catch experience with a couple of catch bonuses. And this dude, Alpha Delta Gamer, was really smart and went and did his EX Mewtwo raid in that mode, so that's pretty cool. Now the biggest thing that you need to understand about this mode is that it actually does have real benefits. For example, if the Pokemon runs, they can come back, which means that if you mess up your throw and you don't get that great throw, you still get a good chance to catch them. Now for the EX raids, it isn't quite that big of a deal because you get so many balls, but in a normal mode where you're catching a normal Pokemon, if it runs away, it's just gone, bye-bye. But with the new AR Plus mode, they actually will hang out just a little while longer and give you a little bit more of an experience. So that's kind of cool. It's nice to be able to recover those lost Pokemon and then continue to try to catch them. So that's kind of interesting. Also, the expert handler mode does have legitimate bonuses. It actually has real bonuses, and those bonuses include, I believe, extra Stardust and extra experience. Not the greatest stuff, but that's all you get from catches anyway, so it's pretty cool that they give you a little bit more. So I'd like to see how that affects the Mewtwo as well and the EX rate. I want to see how much actual extra experience and Stardust are we going to see for this, so that's pretty cool as well. These guys had 14 people in their raid and they smacked up that Mewtwo real fast, so let's go ahead and see the catch experience now. Alright, here it is. So you can see it says make sure to use AR Plus only while in a safe location. You have to point it at a flat surface, and you can see it has chosen the ground as his flat surface and all the leaves are coming out of there. Then you have to touch those leaves and the bonus, the challenge happens after that. Now you can see he's got the super red that he ran, alright? So when you get too close and the exclamation point turns to red, they will run, but if you can get them to calm down, then you can actually walk up close to them and you can basically get your expert handler mode. Now I guess that Alpha Delta Gamer did not know how to do that because he never makes any attempt to do it, and it's unfortunate because I really would have liked to see the expert handler bonus, but it is a much cooler animation. Like look, it actually looks like that Pokeball is on the ground over there, and that's pretty cool. And you can see that it wasn't really harder to catch him whatsoever. He did do the run animation, which you saw there. He basically ran away and turned into grass again, and then you have to touch the different grass to see which one he's in. But because it's a raid, he's not really running, but it is a little bit more interesting when you do it with a real Pokemon. Now this is encounter number 2. He actually did 2 different encounters for Mewtwo, and I'm just like so impressed. It's just like so impressed. Now look at that, when he throws the Nanab berry, the exclamation goes all the way down. That's when he should have walked up closer to the Mewtwo, which you can kind of see he does a little bit, but not really, and then he wastes it and the meter goes right back up. But look, it goes down again, so as he moves it makes the Mewtwo angry, and then when he stops, the Mewtwo chills out again. He doesn't quite, I guess he just, it's a new feature. I'm wondering if he knew how to use it, because he never does get close enough to get the expert handler mode, and he kind of, I mean, I wonder if he's like asking somebody, what am I supposed to do right now, or something like that, because I'm like, bro, like go up, you know, he didn't do it. It's fine though, it's no worries. I just really wanted to see that footage, so that's why I was a little bummed about that. I'm sure you guys wanted to see it too. He's already thrown the berry, so he just has to throw the ball. Now look at that short throw, you guys. The throws in this mode are so short, it's hard to even get the curveball to happen whatsoever. So it's kind of an interesting mode. The whole throw dynamic has changed. You notice how the ball barely curved when he threw it, even though he did the spin throw. It just barely did any curve. So kind of interesting. The Pokemon are super close in this mode, and it's actually hard to get a hit on them. I played this mode when I was at a meetup with RJ. RJ was messing around with this on his new phone, and he let me play with it, and I thought it was really fun, but the throws are so weird. So yeah, that part didn't quite make sense. And yeah, he keeps going in with the golden, but he never does make the attempt for the expert handler, and I really wanted to see that. But I think the number one takeaway from this video is how cool the experience actually looks. It really looks like that Pokemon is there, and it really looks like that Pokeball is on the ground. Now you can see Alpha Delta Gamer has got his great throws down here. He got the great throw figured out, so he's just hitting him with those great throws. I would have liked to see some excellence, just to see if it's possible, just to see how hard it is, you know. But he is very particularly throwing for greats. You can see he throws when it's a great every time. He skips the excellent circle, so I guess he's not confident on his ability to get the excellent there. I would have tried for it just to practice. Woo! I did not know he loses the Mewtwo. What? He lost that bad boy. Dang. I wonder if he wished he would have thrown in regular mode, because it's easier to get excellent throws in regular mode. Now let's just go ahead and watch again, you guys. I find this to be incredibly interesting, so I'm like, let's just go ahead through and watch one more time. It's very fun. I think that the most fun part is the exclamation, and then they run. That would kind of freak me out, you know. He's like, peace, and I'm like, but wait, I've still got so many balls left. So that'd be kind of funny. Also, Mewtwo just looks like he is there in that crowd. There are a little bit of perspective problems, but when the people aren't walking right over the top of him and he's just kind of mixed in with the crowd, it really looks real, you guys. And especially the Pokeball. I mean, look at that thing. It looks like the Pokeball is just there underneath that guy's feet. The only time it really breaks the illusion is when people actually walk right over the top of the object, and then, you know, you can tell that it doesn't quite look right. But yeah, big congratulations to Alpha Delta Gamer. He got his Pokedex Mewtwo. I'm assuming that this is his account, but he never does show the username or anything like that. But yeah, it's kind of cool. He's actually in this location, and he's actually playing the encounter in the AR Plus mode. It's like, dude, you didn't have to, but it makes for a sweet video. And then obviously this is the biggest trick that I think is probably the most important. You can use the Nanab Berry to make the meter go all the way down, so that's really good. But what you want to do, which he didn't do, and I'll explain it just one more time just to make sure you guys are really clear about this, what you want to do when the bar goes all the way down is sneak up really close to the Pokemon, and then it'll put a little thing underneath that meter, and it'll say Expert Handler Mode, and then what you've done is you've accomplished, you're like the Pokemon Whisperer at that point, you know, like you're the man, you got that Pokemon eaten out of the palm of your hands, basically. Alright, so that's kind of the trick, and if you do that, you actually get a bonus. So, I guess he didn't get the bonus. I guess we're not going to get to see what the bonus actually is for a Mewtwo raid, since he didn't do the Expert Handler mode. I kind of forgot about that, so I guess we're not going to get to see how much the bonus is for a Mewtwo raid. But still, it is really interesting to see most of the stuff that you could possibly see with the AR Plus Mewtwo encounter. We didn't get to see everything that you can see, unfortunately, and I am going to keep on looking for more videos out there. If you guys know of a video, tweet it to me, please. And I would like to see someone get Expert Handler mode on a Mewtwo or even on a Groudon, but especially on a Mewtwo. I think that would be sick. So yeah, if you guys do know of anyone who did that and got it on video, send it over to me. I'd love to give them a shout out too. And I just want to bring the most amazing content to my channel. Obviously, I don't have an iPhone, so I can't, do it myself. But I was thinking about maybe getting one just for spoofing because the joystick is so much better. And I did have a couple of companies contact me to play games that are only on iPhone, and I had to tell them no because I don't have one. So I was thinking, well, maybe I'll get one. So that's possibly on my agenda. If you guys know what iPhone I should get, put it down in the comments. Obviously, I want to be able to do AR Plus mode, and I want to be able to play Pokemon Go, so I'm not going to get an iPhone 5C, that's for sure. And I want to be able to, what was the other thing I had to be able to do? Oh, I forgot. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But if you guys know a really good one, if I can just get an iPod Touch, let me know. Or do I have to get an iPhone? I guess that's probably my big question. That I have no idea. Anyway, that's going to be the end for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this footage. Big shout out to Alpha Delta Gamer. Subscribe link is in the description. And peace!